Liverpool's summer transfer window has entered a defining phase, with the club now edging ever closer to a landmark deal for Newcastle United striker Alexander Isak. The Swedish forward, who has been a long-standing admiration of Liverpool's scouting department, looks increasingly likely to complete a switch to Anfield, and the signs are all there that Darwin Nunez's time in Merseyside is nearing its end. Sources close to both clubs have confirmed that Liverpool made their first formal approach for Isak on Friday afternoon. While Newcastle immediately turned it down, the situation is far from over. The rejection has not discouraged Liverpool, who remain optimistic that the deal will eventually be concluded before the close of the transfer window. That optimism is largely based on Isak's own desire to make the move. The striker has made no secret of his eagerness to play for the Reds, and has effectively made his stance known by refusing to join Newcastle's pre-season tour of Asia, opting instead to train alone in Spain. This decision has raised eyebrows at St James Park and sparked concerns of a deeper rift behind the scenes. For Liverpool, however, this only strengthens their belief that the move is a matter of when, not if. Swedish football analyst Maxi Angelo, speaking exclusively to Anfield Watch, has estimated that there is now a 60 to 70% chance the transfer will be finalised. He cited the striker's absence from Newcastle's preparations and the club's increasing need to raise funds due to financial fair play constraints as further evidence that a sale is imminent. Meanwhile, as the Isak saga continues to develop, Liverpool's own internal signals are suggesting another major forward could be on his way out. Darwin Nunez, the Uruguayan, was noticeably absent from Liverpool's recent Adidas kit launch, a move that has not gone unnoticed. While other big names like Andy Robertson, Cody Gakpo, Dominic Szoboszlai, and Ibrahima Konate were also missing, those absences are being largely explained by conflicts with personal sponsors, particularly Nike and Puma. In contrast, Nunez, who switched to Adidas last season, would have been a perfect fit for the campaign, yet was nowhere to be seen. For Liverpool fans and analysts alike, this was a red flag. With Nunez considered one of the club's most marketable stars, his exclusion suggests a shift in the club's planning. It is increasingly understood that Liverpool no longer see Nunez as a long-term option. Despite a decent return under Jurgen Klopp, with 33 goal contributions in his final season, the Uruguayan struggled to find consistent form under new boss Arne Slot, registering just 14 contributions last term. Slot's tactical setup, while promising in its high intensity and structured approach, doesn't appear to suit Nunez's raw, chaotic style. Although he remains a fan favorite for his energy and unpredictability, sources within the club believe that parting ways may be best for all involved. That belief has only grown with Al Hilal's recent approach. Reports out of Saudi Arabia now confirm that Al Hilal have tabled a formal bid for Nunez. The club, one of the financial powerhouses of the Middle East, are keen to secure the striker and are willing to match Liverpool's £70 million valuation. Famed journalist Fabrizio Romano confirmed on social media that talks between Al Hilal and Nunez's representatives are already underway, and while the player prefers to remain in Europe, the lure of a lucrative deal may prove too tempting to reject. If the sale materializes, it will allow Liverpool to recoup most of the £64 million they paid to Benfica in 2022. The deal would also contribute significantly toward balancing the books, especially after recent investments in emerging talent like Florian Wirtz and Hugo Eck. Add to that the imminent sale of Luis Diaz, who has also been linked with a switch to Bayern Munich, and Liverpool's new era under Arne Slot appears to be one of strategic exits and carefully planned reinforcements. Interestingly, the subtle clues about Nunez's potential exit weren't limited to transfer news and media rumors. Liverpool's partnership with Adidas marking a return after more than a decade provided an unexpected insight into the squad's future. As previously mentioned, Nunez was not the only absentee from the promotional materials. Players like Andy Robertson, Szoboszlai, Gakpo, and Konate were all excluded, likely due to conflicts with brand sponsors. But unlike those players, Nunez's Adidas ties should have ensured his inclusion. His absence, therefore, was a notable message. Virgil van Dijk, also a Nike-sponsored athlete, was a rare exception to appear in the campaign, a decision that likely stems from his status as club captain. Mohamed Salah, on the other hand, who is an Adidas-sponsored player, was prominently featured. The contrast between these selections only further supports the theory that Nunez was intentionally left out in anticipation of a summer sale. Liverpool's transfer activity this window has already garnered plenty of headlines. The departure of Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid shocked fans, even though rumours had swirled for months. Madrid, managed by former Liverpool midfielder Xabi Alonso, are reportedly now targeting Ibrahima Konate as their next defensive addition. The French centre-back, who has just 2 years remaining on his contract, is currently in talks with Liverpool over a new deal. French journalist Abdel Boumel reported that while Konate has yet to sign an extension, he remains settled at Anfield and is open to staying. Madrid are willing to test Liverpool's resolve, offering half of the €50 million the Reds have placed as Konate's valuation. However, Liverpool have no interest in selling unless their terms are met. Konate, for his part, remains focused on the season ahead. Speaking to the club's official website, he acknowledged the pressure of defending Liverpool's Premier League crown and emphasised the importance of a rigorous pre-season. Back on the attacking front, discussions continue over Alexander Isak's valuation. Liverpool's initial bid, believed to be around £60 million, was turned down by Newcastle, who are determined not to sell unless a massive offer is made. However, Liverpool could potentially sweeten the deal with a player plus cash arrangement. Reports suggest that a squad player valued at around £48 million may be included to facilitate negotiations. If Isak is secured, he would become one of the most exciting attacking arrivals at Anfield in recent memory. His technical ability, pace, and finishing instinct would add a new dimension to Liverpool's front line, especially in a system designed by Arne Slot that demands intelligent movement and high pressing. Meanwhile, Darwin Nunez's potential exit is attracting not only interest from Saudi Arabia but also several Serie A clubs, while Liverpool prefer a clean sale. There's a chance that Italian sides could propose loan-to-buy arrangements or structured payments, which may not satisfy the Reds' financial planning. Nonetheless, his future is now firmly in the air. Luis Diaz's situation also continues to develop. Bayern Munich are reportedly close to finalizing terms with the Colombian winger. His departure, alongside Nunez's, would free up significant wage space and open up opportunities for Liverpool's younger talents to step up, or for the club to pursue more marquee names before the window closes. So far, Liverpool's window has been one of careful evolution rather than revolution. With Arne Slot at the helm and a new sporting director structure in place, the club is navigating the post-Klopp era with intent and caution. The potential double swoop, selling Nunez and landing Isak, could define this new chapter. Supporters should expect further developments in the coming days. Alexander Isak's move to Liverpool looks increasingly likely, with both the player's actions and the club's persistent pursuit pointing toward a breakthrough. Darwin Nunez's exit, once unthinkable, now feels inevitable. Liverpool's pre-season has only just begun, but the pieces of their 2025-26 puzzle are already taking shape. Change is in the air, and it's beginning at the top end of the pitch. Asterisk.